regulators, the very basic idea of crypto was kind of being free of government. And Rob's comments were very interesting, and Joel's also. So, but I still believe also that the comfort could come from the industry itself. So we are at the conference now and making connections with people in the industry, forming pressure groups. In the US, I forgot the name, there's also this conference, Econ something, where software engineers and security engineers come together with government. What's the name again? Something with Con. Actually, basically the idea is that software developers and come together with governments, and there's like a synergy, and those things should also happen in crypto. Forming groups, putting your interests together, and I think that's also very important, and then clever people. We need clever people like those people who invented the token DPA, which I was mentioning earlier.
Kayode, let me ask. We've seen how much is being saved with cryptocurrencies and how they're coming into play for transactions instead of the traditional ways we do things. But it seems that the adoption of cryptocurrencies beyond Bitcoin and one or two others has been quite slow. And during your presentation, you talked about speed, and the speed is how fast people can bring certain things to bear and how fast they can bring certain things to play. So in terms of the acceptance of other cryptocurrencies and putting them more into the system, how long is that going to take, and what do you think is even affecting the pace?
I'm not much a big fan of crypto. I'm a big fan of tokenization. If I differentiate the two, crypto is too big to be done by a singular entity. Now, this is what I mean. Cryptocurrency, especially the mining aspect. Because I've got friends, I'll give an example. I've got friends in the US who use mining for trading, right? And I can see the amount of wealth and money they put into that setup, all right? Very small computers, mining, trading, generating money for the investors. Now, for me, that is an institutional play. It's not a retail play. Now, what I mean by that is that, a very good question is that why is it that we don't have a functional Naira coin or something to back the Naira? That's because the stable coin in itself can only be done by the CBN for it to make sense economically. Anyone who does it right now, yeah, absolutely. Because if you understand money and how money is created, it has to be done from the source. How does CBN create money right now? They spend money to create that money. All right? Now imagine that coin comes from that, meaning that they invest massively in that coin infrastructure. Then we are fine forever. CBN can do that. Every other person can now play on top of that. Now we can now say we have the perfect finance system. All right? But until they know that that's what they need to do, everybody just waits, right? Even America hasn't done it, isn't it? I know IBM is working with them to do it with their IBM Worldwire. So Stellar, IBM has adopted Stellar XLM, and that's what they're using to power their stablecoin. Okay. The question now is that what stops a vendor locally from doing that with CBN? Nothing. Just knowledge will drive entrepreneurship. All right? Partner with the stakeholders there, have a paper, share it, organize a conference, make it happen. But the whole cryptocurrency thing, the whole blockchain thing, especially cryptocurrency, the knowledge is huge. It's beyond just one person, right? So an entity needs to go and be serious about it and know their stuff, present it to them. I mean, it's the deliberation that's going to take time. I know how long IBM is taking to talk to US Fed to make this happen. You understand, before they release the product. They've got a number of experiments that they've used it on. And I mean, USDT, for example, is being used in the US. It's also a stable coin, all right? It's being used within the community of those who are using it. So if you look at it, there's nothing stopping anything from happening. It's just a matter of who is the convener and how big is the person who is willing to go to make it happen.
Okay. We'll take a few questions from the audience as we start to wrap things up. Questions, contributions, keep them short as well. Can I get a microphone in front? Or you can come and take mine.
Hello? Thank you very much. I have a question. I am an entrepreneur, and I'm wondering how I can personally be a part of this going forward from today. A lot have been spoken, and I've been trying to see how I can key into this. I've not been able to really be able to figure out how I can do business going forward with this. I've been looking, it says create your enterprise utility tokens instantly, any currency. Much has not been said in that direction, and I think I would like to know how I can start doing business from today, how I can start connecting with people, and make money. Thank you.
You're welcome. Peter?
Very good question. At the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line. So what I'll say to that is, you were here when we did the Remco token demonstration. So there's no doubt in your mind that it works. The money was posted to Union Bank, GTB, what's the other bank? First Bank. So it works. The question now is, what do you do with it? The question is, those banks that I mentioned, other ones, thousands of microfinance banks can plug into this. Is a plug and play solution. So this is not about, they don't need any infrastructure, elaborate infrastructure, know anything about blockchain. So what you can do is, you're an entrepreneur, you can reach out to us, you can reach out to me about information about this. I'll pass it on to you. And you can organize training like this, whereby we can empower you with tokens to see how it works. Then the question is convincing them to plug into this. It's free to plug into it. It is an open source infrastructure. Remco blockchain is not like owned by one person. We just took the lead because somebody has to take the lead. So it's not like it's owned by somebody. It's an infrastructure built specifically for financial institutions to plug into. And the good thing about REMCO is that REMCO has tokenized all the currencies of the world. We're not talking about Naira. We've been talking about Naira all day. But this infrastructure is going to work the same way with US dollars, pound sterling, euro, all currencies. But of course, you still, at this point in time, you still need the, the integration with the local interbank settlement. So there's a gray area, but basically any currency can run on it. So you just need to, contact any financial institution that is interested, and we assist you in getting them on board. Thank you.
Amazing. I think you can actually have a talk with Mr. Peter after the conference during networking. We have 2 more questions to go. Let's just take one here.
Thank you for this opportunity. I just want to find out, I was just looking at the present financial system. I look at the amount of fraud within the existing financial system. Within the banks, you'll be amazed the amount of fraud that goes on in there. I look at the FX rate system. You have different FX rate system within the system, the financial system that is CBN.